Hey everybody, how's it going? This is a very makeshift video. I've never really done anything like this. I kind of just wanted to share this. So, a little while ago, I was really into the Hunter Primal, and if you know that game, you know it got taken off the Steam store or whatever. You can't really find it anywhere, and even trying to get it, the completely legal freeway isn't really a possibility. It doesn't really exist. And looking through the other dinosaur games on Steam, on Game Jolt, even on Roblox, like anywhere, there's not really any good ones. Like they're all pretty mediocre, or the good ones are dinosaur survival games where you play as dinosaurs. All the ones where it's kind of human versus dinosaur either are pretty bad, aren't out yet, or they're dead. So like Stomping Lands was pretty mediocre, but it was pretty cool at the same time. Ark is pretty awesome, but Ark's a different kind of game. It's like a arcade survival game, which I'm not really going for here. Hunter Primal was awesome, but had some issues and stuff like that. There's a few other ones I saw on Steam, but they just don't have that flair. So a while ago, I don't know, I made this project probably last year, maybe a year and a half ago now. This is a Vietnam first-person shooter, which is why these guns are here. I basically just cloned it and just modified the project. So this project eventually is going to be a kind of like a team or like tribe-based dinosaur hunting survival game. I don't want it to be exclusively survival. I want the goal to be you have a group of people and you're in a tribe, and the missions you get, the goals you get, the tasks you get are to hunt down dinosaurs and bring them back to camp for resources, food, or whatever. I don't want a straight out survival game like Ark. I actually have my dinosaur survival game here that I was working on. Where am I? I don't know. Where is the starting area? I think it's, here we go. So you got some items and stuff. I showed this one on my channel a while ago, and I have this T-Rex here. He's pretty complicated. He's got a lot of junk on him. I don't even know where he is in here. And this is like a super rough like prototype, but you can see all the AI handling for him. It's a lot. But that one isn't multiplayer. This is all client-sided, just single player, no multiplayer implementation. So that's when I started messing around with the idea of a multiplayer dinosaur survival game, whether or not it's survival or hunting. So I think the Hunter Primal is awesome. I'm just really disappointed that it disappeared off the face of the earth. So I really haven't touched this in a while. I just made some changes to the code because there was a few bugs, so I was messing around with it. I want to start working on it again. So the end goal of this is to have a multiplayer dinosaur survival game where you, as cavemen, are in tribes and you go hunt down dinosaurs. You compete with other tribes to get those dinosaurs. I think like a combination of the Hunter Primal, Stomping Lands, and maybe a little bit of Ark thrown in there. But the biggest thing is I want this game to be very primitive and I don't want any technology. I love Ark, but my biggest pet peeve with Ark is that the primitive stage is very short-lived, and then it goes straight into technology and turrets and metal bases and these tech dinosaurs, and I just never got into it. I really like the primitive. Like, who wouldn't want to be a caveman running around with dinosaurs? So I think at one point I had some trees here, but I don't know where they are. I think they're gone. I guess I'll just show you really quick. So I'm pretty sure these guns are also broken. I think I removed their implementation completely because I'm trying to, shift away from having guns in this because, there's no point having a dinosaur survival game with cavemen if you got guns, right? So at the minute, I won't launch another client because it's a lot of work, but all of this is networked. He's going to start coming for me. So let me just hop in here. We got a little club here. Last time I was working on this, I was working on the inventory system, so you can see your guy pop up. You got your club here. You can pick it out. So this is the dinosaur. This is the T-Rex. I'll probably throw some footage on screen of then like playing with another client, so you can see that all of it is networked. Let me run away here really quick. But you can see this is the T-Rex. He'll attack you. Of course, it's still very janky, a very rough prototype. And a lot of the features that are in this one aren't even in here, either because I didn't need them or basically unnecessary. Why is he doesn't have any leg colliders? That's not supposed to be like that. I forgot how this is all set up. Lower body. He does. They're just invisible. There we go. But yeah, you can see this him. I'm going to turn the colliders off really quick because it's kind of annoying me. Capsule collider and box collider. Okay. So you can see on the right here, I'm using Photon like I always do. It was a little trivial to get AI working over the network. It's kind of split half and half between the master client being the one who controls the AI, but at the same time, the clients also have to kind of control the AI. It's basically the master client will control what the AI does, and then all of the clients, including the master client, will follow that. They basically duplicate what he's doing for a lot of it, because obviously you only want the host, or in this, I guess in this case, host, the server, right, to be determining what the dinosaur does, not every player. So I got some basic stuff here. A lot of it's just stuff that I've had in my older projects, but a lot of it's also very makeshift and rough because I just made it just for this project. But you can see, if I just go ahead and run up this rock over here. Let me focus on him. See, I haven't really touched this project in a while. It's probably been a few months. Actually, it's been longer than that. It's probably been like a year. But you can see, it obviously is a little janky, but implementation is there. The hardest part was definitely getting him to look good while he moved around. So if you watch him, he slows down. He leads with his turns. He doesn't just like beeline for you. Everything's in place. So if you watch him, if I jump off this, you'll see he'll slowly turn around and make his way. He'll angle his feet. He turn his head. His tail spins. All sorts of stuff. And as it stands right now, like I was doing with this project, this is kind of just like the base for every dinosaur, right? So I'm kind of just getting the whole system down, and then I can duplicate it and move on to other dinosaurs. Because once I have it for one, like him, then I can go ahead and just pretty much just duplicate it and just change what I need to. What I was doing, let me pause this here because he's loud and annoying. What I was doing in this one is, let me click on him really quick. You can see the dinosaurs have different profiles, right? So this guy, he's an AI profile called T-Rex. Go in here, got some basic stuff, what he's called, his energy, his health, hunger, like what type of hunter he is. So you can see this T-Rex in this example is an herbivore, because I was experimenting with eating bushes and all that. I didn't get that far with this one. So basically the idea would be you'd have these different profiles for all the different creatures or dinosaurs, and you would just pick preset settings and like settings inside of those settings, and everything else would figure itself out. There would be no actual coding or implementation involved. It would be as simple as changing a value, like an enum or a string or something like that, a checkbox. So in this case, with this T-Rex, what would really happen is he'd be a carnivore, and he would prefer anywhere from like small, medium, or big game. I guess you could have exclusions too. So like a T-Rex might not go for a dinosaur bigger than him because it's just like he's asking to get killed. But yeah, so that'd be the idea. So then what I could do is I could take this T-Rex and I could duplicate it and just call it like a Raptor or something like that, right? So this is the new Raptor. Change his health. He's really weak now. This energy is calculated automatically based on what their needs are. So this Raptor, he's a carnivore. He likes small game. He doesn't have a lot of thirst. So I basically modify on its own. So I go and then create another one. If Unity would compile, I don't know what it's compiling for. Didn't do anything. That's pretty standard Unity behavior, though. Come on. So you duplicate this, it's probably going to do it twice. Oh my. Unity, you got a problem. Biggest pet peeve with Unity in the newer versions. It is so slow. Come on. Got all day. Okay. Anyways, you could duplicate it, call it like Stegosaurus. You go in here. Oh, he's pretty buff. Got a lot of health. This guy has a ton of hunger and stuff, right? You could have like 2,500. Same with his thirst. The only change is this guy's an herbivore, and he likes small plants, maybe medium plants. But yeah, that'd be the whole idea. Because then what you could do is just, as long as you have the visuals provided for the model and the animations, all of this would work on its own. So all you would have to do is drop this profile in here, and the game would be like, okay, so this is a T-Rex, and he obviously has all these different, I call them modules on him. So for the different, in this case, prefabs, instead of like a Stegosaurus having a hunting module, he would just have like a forage module where it's basically the exact same thing, but he would go for plant instead. So in this case, this hunting module, what it would hunt for would be based on what the profile says. So in this case, he's a carnivore. So the hunter is going to be like, okay, I'm hunting for things that are meat, like live things or dead things, whatever, right? Same with water hunt. Go hunt for water. resting when they're tired, all this stuff. And most of this is in place here. I think I have a lot of it. Not as much as I'd like because it took me forever to get all this set up and working and just the logic down. And I still think it's not totally perfect. But that's the plan for this one, is to bring a lot of that over and just have the game kind of figure itself out with dinosaurs. Because I feel like there's nothing worse than having to manually, not necessarily program, but implement every single dinosaur in every area. It'd be much easier if you could just provide the essentials like the audio, things like animations, the visuals, basically everything the player's going to see, and then have the game figure the rest out. Because if you spend all that time in the background on the stuff and the player doesn't even see half of it, I feel like it just wasted time. So I try to make sure everything is either automated or very like module based, so it's just click and drag, click and drop. Yeah, it's pretty much it for now. I haven't really done too much. Since this is based on another project, oh, what happened here? Oh God, why did that break? Okay, hold on. It's not set up very well because I just completely duplicated the project, and it looks like my player actually completely just got destroyed. Okay, well let's just restart. What was I saying? Oh, since this is from another project, a lot of the stuff is still in here. So, like the damage and stuff, like him biting me and me hitting him was already in there. But I think as long as I can very quickly, or not even quickly, just over time, finish out one dinosaur, I can just add more. Yeah, I kind of want to post this because I think it's a cool idea. Wanted to see what other people thought about it. And I'm pretty excited to work on it again. It's been a while, but I think I'm finally not burnt out by my my multiplayer project. But yeah, so tell me what you think about it in the comments. Again, the goal is going to be like a tribe-based dinosaur hunting survival game where the goal is to compete with other tribes to hunt down dinosaurs. Just for, meat, resources, supplies, whatever. But yeah, so think of it like a Stomping Lands, Hunter Primal Ark sort of mix, but like everything's very primitive. It's very slow. It's it tries to be more realistic. Can you jump on him? I don't even know. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Any suggestions you have, I'd love to hear them, because I've been haven't really said anything about this project since I started working on it. I mentioned it in one of my videos, but that was about it. So yeah, just let me know.